Hey everyone, this is another collection corner. It struck me that I've never done a video with my best cards, and I know there's a lot of them out there with people's top 10 best cards, so I sort of riffled through my collection and pulled out the top 10 I think most valuable slash in decent condition slash I just like these cards. So I will present these from 10 down to 1 and start out with this Willie Mays, 1973 Topps. There was a period where I was obsessed with 1973 Topps, and I had basically all of the good players in the set, minus the Mike Schmidt rookie. And at some point long ago, I sold a bunch of them for I don't know why, but I kept this Willie Mays because it's Willie Mays. And so this is number 10 in the collection. And this is in decent-ish condition for a 1973 Topps card. So that's 10. Number 9 is one of my all-time favorite cards. A lot of people's, one of their all-time favorite cards, 1984 Donruss Don Mattingly. I had one of these when I was a kid. I traded it away, a terrible trade at the time when it was maybe $90 in Beckett, and I traded it away for maybe $2 or $3 worth of cards before I had any idea what baseball cards costs, what their values were. So I bought this again later on and still have this one. But yeah, that's the 1984 Donruss, the iconic Don Mattingly. That's number 9. Number 8 is a card that I featured in a recent video on all my Mike Trouts. And this is a 2015 Panini Prism card. It's a Mike Trout, obviously, so that makes it somewhat valuable, but specifically this one's numbered out of 149. And I honestly don't know. I have been unable to find this specific version of the card with the checkerboard pattern. I'm just guessing it's in the 20-ish, 30-ish dollar range, something like that, but I really like it. That's number 8. And then number 7, there's sort of a tandem with Ryne Sandberg, and then number 6 is a Tony Gwynn. At some point long ago, I bought a set that someone had put together of 1983 Topps, and whoever put it together, they called it a near-mid set. And I pretty much agreed in almost all cases. They were pretty beautiful cards. They're in great condition. So I think these usually are in the $30, $35 range. So that is 7 and 6. Number 5 is the ever iconic 1989 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr., which I pulled out of an actual pack in 1989, long ago. And it's still in pretty decent condition. Number 4 is a card that I got recently when I started collecting again. This is an Ozzie Albies Top Salute red parallel version rookie card from 2018 Topps. And Ozzie's having a great year. His shine has been somewhat overshadowed by having Ronald Acuna on his team, and even Freddie Freeman, but I think he's going to be a great solid player. And if you can see there, that is a 1 out of 10, which is, I think, of all the numbered cards I have, which is not many, this is by far the lowest population. This is another card that I've had trouble finding prices for online. I've seen everything between $200 and $50, so who knows, but I think it's a decent card. This third card is not a baseball card, but I used to collect everything back in the 80s, basketball, football, hockey, golf, Garbage Pail Kids, anything that came on cardboard. And so I've had this card forever. It's a lot of my basketball and football cards I have sold away recently or in the past for various purposes, or maybe to fund getting more baseball cards. But I have held on to this one. I probably always will. I got to see Michael Jordan play live in the 80s, and he was just the I don't even know to say, the Mike Trout of basketball. Doesn't even do Jordan justice. He was like, the all-time GOAT. And then the last two are older cards. This is a 1960 Topps Ernie Banks. I once upon a time had a baseball signed by Ernie Banks, and I sold it to my cousin who was a big Cubs fan. But yeah, it's an Ernie Banks Let's Play 2. It's for a 1960s card. It's in relatively good condition. I definitely am not anywhere near a professional grader. I wouldn't have a clue what it would grade out as, but to me it has a good amount of eye appeal. And then number 1 is a 1955 Bowman Bob Feller, I believe the greatest Cleveland Indian of all time. And it's a Bob Feller from the 50s. It's a 1955 Bowman card with Bob Feller on it. Enough said. And again, there's definitely this corner up here that is definitely dinged. But overall, again, the eye appeal, the face of it is beautiful. And, you know, it's very cool in the back. My favorite baseball memories, and he's talking about his favorite players as a kid were Walter Johnson and Rogers Hornsby. And one of his biggest thrills was pitching a no-hitter in April of 1946 against the Yankees. And Ted Williams is the greatest hitter I've ever seen. I mean, just awesome. So that's it. That is my current top 10 as of today, September of 2019. And we'll see, you know, if and how that changes over the years as I keep collecting. But yeah, so that's it. And I will be back again in the near future with something else. If you like this, please subscribe, and I'd love to, you know, hear your top 10 or put a link below in the comments to your top 10 card videos. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you soon.